got a lot to cover, but a little bit about me. Was mentioned that I started my career in radio. I've been with Kaseya now for 5 years. I was born in a small fishing village in England, but they got me out of this small fishing village. Why did I leave Cornwall from a small fishing village? Sorry, no, I did not leave because of that. I would have stayed because of that. I left because they did not want me to become a fisherman. Now I get to travel all around the world talking about the latest phishing attack. First up, product innovation, hiring 200 new developers over the next 6 months. AI enhanced focus, so that's something so big. Every solution that we have under our umbrella will have a big AI focus to make your life easier, okay? And lastly, the customer obsession that we're gonna be coming into now. So we're gonna make hopefully your life better. We're gonna be trying to do that. We're listening to what you've said and we're trying to make those changes. All right, what I'm talking about today, the Profit Playbook, we look at what we've been doing over the last year and we talked to MSPs just like yourself. And we found out what are some of your pain points. We've come up with some numbers. Hopefully, like I said, something here will resonate with you. Let's talk about one of the top concerns that's keeping MSPs like yourself up at night. This one's pretty wild. 43% say issues MSPs are facing are acquiring new clients. I hope it was 100%. So we have tools that are specifically designed for you to get new clientele. Whether that's dark web ID, where we can actually run scans on a potential client's infrastructure and find out if they actually have any credentials on the dark web. Whether it's our pen testing tool, where we actually have 20 complimentary mini pen tests that you can use to show a client your value. This is the most important program we have. Okay, we have an MDF program with $3 million, okay? If you as an MSP hit the threshold, which most of you do, you have access to those funds to do webinars, to do in-person events, to sponsor conferences, to do Chamber of Commerce talks. So let us help you. I know that's a cheesy Tom Cruise line, but come speak to us if you're not using our MDF program. Maximizing managed service offering. This is something a lot of you are doing. Business continuity and disaster recovery, a BCDR for short. 46% of you say that's gonna be a focus coming up. 46% say data protection is a focus. I hope it will be higher. 46% say network, email, endpoint security. One of the biggest things we found from this report, 83% of MSPs are doing co-managed IT services. So Kaseya was born in 2000. I came on in 2020. It's kind of a funny story. I came on to be the face of phishing. I don't really know if that's a good thing or not, but it's been 5 years now and we've evolved so much since then. And last year, in 2024, we brought 2 editions of Kaseya 365 in. Kaseya 365 Endpoint to manage, secure, and backup. Kaseya 365 User, everything needed to prevent, respond, and recover from user threats. Okay? There's some pricing right there. If you don't use Kaseya 365, come by the booth, have a chat, and see if it's right for you. You get everything there included in that price. So $575 per endpoint or $399 per user. Okay? So we can give you substantial savings. And when we're actually doing that as a cost breakdown, this is what we're looking at. You can save on average $12 per endpoint. Right off the bat, if you have 100 users, saving about $1,200 per month. Okay? So we've elevated to Kaseya 365 OpsNow. This was recently announced at our conference in Vegas in May, and we're really excited about this. So AI-driven workflows, products like IT Glue, Autotask, and Network Glue, automated billing, things like cash flow management, quoting and procurement, and then of course demonstrated value, automated QBRs, and end user collaboration. This is new, it has just come out. If you aren't using Kaseya 365 OpsNow, come by the booth and talk to Jason, Brian, and myself. And when we're talking about cost savings, okay, the average cost we can take from you, 60 to 77%, okay? This really is a game changer if I want to use that cliche line. $129 per user per month. So that's what it's all about. So over the past year and a half, we've saved partners $800 million and put that additional MSP profit into pockets. That is something we're really proud of. We're almost at the $1 billion mark, which should come by 2026. All right, we also have our last thing, which is our Partner First Pledge. This is something we've been working on the last couple of years. We've heard what you've been saying to us in the blogs, on Reddit, on Facebook, and you need a little bit more help. That's why our catastrophic loss protection is there, and it's been ramped up. Our price lock guarantee is there, and we now have 1-year pricing that is comparable or closer to our 3-year pricing. You guys have said you want that, we've delivered it here. Lastly, if you want to see a little bit more about what we're doing, feel free to scan for a demo, but more importantly, pop by the booth, grab some swag, let's talk in person. Hopefully tonight over a beer or a coffee or a drink or a meal, we can have a chat and bring you over to our side. That's it for me.